A weekend of deadly attacks by an unrelenting Russia. This is the Donetsk region in the east where 11 people were killed and 40 wounded, including 6 children, according to Ukrainian officials. Attacks like this have intensified across the country in recent days, this one in Odessa in the south, after the US paused military aid, intelligence sharing and now some satellite imagery. Despite this, the US is determined to forge ahead with talks in Saudi Arabia on Tuesday and says they believe Ukraine's leader is ready to move forward with its demand for a ceasefire. President Zelensky will not attend the talks personally, but will meet the Saudi leader Mohammed bin Salman today. Senior US officials, led by the Secretary of State Marco Rubio, will then meet a delegate from Ukraine on Tuesday to discuss the terms of a potential truce.
I'm confident that the meeting will be productive. We in Ukraine are committed to this. We are very much so. We will do our best to ensure that Ukrainian interests are taken into account in the right way.
Ahead of the talks and speaking on Fox News, President Trump described the war as a mess.
Are you comfortable with that? The fact that you walked away and Ukraine may not survive?
Well, it may not survive anyway, but, we have some weaknesses with Russia. It takes two. Look, it was not going to happen, that war, and it happened. So now we're stuck with this mess.
But just a few hours ago, he suggested the US is easing its pause on sharing military intelligence.
We want to do anything we can to get Ukraine to be serious about getting something done.
You haven't been alone. We gave you
The relationship between America and Ukraine remains fragile after a heated exchange in the White House earlier this month. And Europe has also come under fire from President Trump, who wants it to step up and spend more on defence. The UK has already committed to increasing its spending on defence and said it's willing to put troops on the ground in Ukraine. But what's not clear is how many other European countries could join a so-called coalition of the willing. The US knows Ukraine is coming to these latest talks on the back foot. And if progress towards peace is to be made, then compromise will also be needed. Thomas McGill, BBC News.